Okay, today here, not so much of really a barn find. I guess we call it a garage find. This was mine when I was about Casey's age. I dicked around this. I'm gonna say grade 7, 8, maybe into 9. This thing I did drive a fair amount. Like we got quarries in town here. My buddy John had a Enduro. I want to say it was a 250 a Honda. I honestly can't remember. Ty had a Fat Cat and Vandy had a Fat Cat, and I had no money, so the frame from what the old man said was a Yetmans frame. They were like a small engine dealer here. They had made how many? Maybe 50, maybe 100 of them. It's a 3-horse Briggs on it. It has a, I think it's a Comet torque converter on it. The seat, I don't know if Chris can get here. It's off an old Chaparral motorcycle. It's funny, the motorcycle actually went to get restored. Guy in Brandon here, he knew the old man had wanted to restore it. The only deal was he didn't get the seat because the seat went with this. The handlebars are off, I think, a BMX bike. I don't remember. There was a cheesy white fender here. I don't know where that's even got to anymore. The brakes, it was always a little bit sketchy here. You can see everything's loose on it. The brakes, all you can see it's ratchet strapped on. When you stepped on the brakes, all it was a piece of steel here. I don't know how well Chris can get it here, maybe.
Oh yeah.
It's a piece of steel, just with some pieces rubbed to it, and it is pretty well crap.
Yeah, just on the tire.
It would do 10 to maybe 12 mile an hour. Like I said, I drove this thing tons.
The muffler's a little
She's a little rotted through now. You can see on this thing, I'll get back to the story in a minute here. You can see when I built this engine, I had no money. So the old man talked to some people, like they sold small engine parts, but it's the crankcase is off one block, the crankshaft is off another block, and the end of the crankcase was off another block.
different colors.
Yeah, because it said the crankshaft had to be drilled out. I'm going from, remember, the guy had to be drilled to 3/8 or 7/16. So that's one of the first jobs I ever did in a lathe was this, and we made it work. And yeah, like I said, I drove this thing lots. Like I said, the gas was bugger all. You'd go down to the gas station there and put a quarter of gas, and it would drive for a long time. And the only thing is you can see, it was always dicey. The handlebars were loose because it had been crushed. The seat was always loose. The bad thing is, I think it's a Comet torque converter. The first few times I drove it, just down the thighs here, the thing would just kick out and it would just lift the bike right up. So it's that's why I don't know if I want Casey to drive it or not, because it's a little bit dicey. We'll see if we can maybe fix the engagement a bit. But yeah, it was a neat old bike. Like I said, slow as molasses. Cop pulled us over one time. He, the cop actually laughed. John was on his Enduro there, so it was a real bike. He had his helmet on. I didn't have a helmet on. You know, the officer kind of laughed. I said, I go faster on my pedal bike. He's like, well, you should still have a helmet on because it's motorized, but we'll see maybe here if we'll get her going. I don't know if we'll get her going today or tomorrow. It's probably going to need the points to be cleaned. Might need a new diaphragm in the carb. It had no compression then, so I guarantee it had no compression now.
Possibly a new motor.
Well, these guys want to put a new motor. I
got a
don't know.
new I would. Because what's that, a 12-horse you got?
No, it's a 6 or 7, I think.
Oh, you're doubling the horsepower.
Be stupid not to.
Yeah.
The only thing is, well, the torque converter is mailing for, I think it's a 5/8 crankshaft or 3/4 inch. That other new motor might be a 3/7/8 or 1 inch.
You're a claimed machinist.
Well, I am. Bad career choice, people. Don't be a machinist.
Yeah.
I have a piece of paper that says so.
There's a hat over there too. You can wear it when you're riding this thing.
Kevin tried wearing it. It doesn't fit, I don't think. It's an old Western Star.
You can be like Smokey Eunuch.
It doesn't fit me. Look how much I tried. So yeah, so it had a twist grip throttle. Well, like I said, this thing, like I said, how many times, you know, I had the motor apart.
Are the tires bad?
The tires, well, let's see if they still hold there. Not really. There is a picture on this thing. I don't know, Ty was on it. That's had to be probably in grade 11 or 12. I should probably put that in the video. See, does he watch the channel or?
Yeah.
Well, if he does, he'll recognize it. One of my old friends there. But yeah, it was just fun to dick around because we had the Corys here. You could never jump or nothing with it. It never got any good speed. Or if you jumped, it was like this. But it was fun. But like I said, if it is, you want to attach the seat properly, attach the handlebars properly.
Wait, if you get a better motor, will it go faster?
It only goes so fast because the torque converter, how it goes, because you have such a big sprocket on it that that's your speed limit in there. Because since you can redline it doesn't go any faster.
Well, throw some gas in there, clean the points. Start.
I don't even know where my cover is because the only thing is I should have the cover because that gets a little bit dicey. You don't got the cover. You're right here, right here.
You're gonna rip your pants off.
That's exactly the cover. It's a plastic cover. It should be around here somewhere. I honestly don't know. I hope it didn't get thrown out.
If you get this thing around me, you can go for a bike ride.
Then it's funny like this. The seat
No, I
fucking
go
popped
for
up
a
on it.
race.
That's what ratchet straps are for.
Well, that's why it already has one on it. But I guess maybe, like I said, I did a lot of stuff. I was you know, 12, 13, 14 years
Devil's
old.
Run.
Oh, I wouldn't take this down Devil's Run. Die. But you could pop the front wheel off of it. Boom, boom, boom. The only thing is I see the throttle's got some issues right now. That's got to be fixed. It's not working. Oh, that's kind of working.
Yeah, it's their carb's moving.
Oh, there it goes.
It's moving.
Yeah. Probably just needs a little bit of lubrication, maybe.
You need oil.
Yeah, it probably needs just a little bit of oil there.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised the tires actually still have a little bit of air in them.
Get life insurance before you
I
drive it.
actually have good life insurance. This will be a little run because this thing probably last ran, I'm thinking maybe grade 10, so that would have been what, 90, 95, 96? It was probably the last time this ran, so this thing definitely hasn't ran probably in 25 years.
So, does he even turn over?
Let's see. No, recoil is clutches gone again. I don't know how many times I got to the point I used to carry just a couple of wrenches on me because same thing. Got no money for good parts, so it's whatever we cannibalized off junk and just made it work. Yeah, see, don't work. Don't do that because then it'll come out again. So, yeah, maybe we'll put some gas in or see if we got some spark. And if it is, I'm a little bit leery on driving this thing with the torque converter open here without a cover on it.
I wouldn't worry about it. We've done worse things.
If it is, I wear shorts or something so my legs don't get caught in there. So, no kickstand though, so you gotta lean her down to the side there. That's how I did it.
It's not going in.
Hey, that's why you shouldn't have pulled that, but we'll pull the recoil off. See what's going on.
Just in me.
He just trails off. But I still remember the motor actually came off the parents' old rototiller. They had an old rototiller, but because I think it was worn out. I'm going from memory, or I think I just gave it a quick hone and threw a new set of rings in it, lapped the valves, and so. Oh, there it went back in.
Is it brake?
That's your brake.
Now his finger's stuck. Nope.
Alright, you want to start taking this thing apart?
I guess so.
How is this going to stop? If
It
you
doesn't
don't-
stop you very fast. You only go, like I said, 10, 12 mile an hour. You don't go fast.
It'll be easier to put your foot down and
That's most of the brake was, just put your foot down, yeah. Because a couple of times, I remember this would get stuck it wide open. I think what happened one time was in the quarry, I just let it go. I jumped off and let it go. And it eventually fell over and we went and got it again. But like I said, this thing was basically bulletproof.
Let it go.
Just basically ghost ride it, let it go.
jump off the back of it.
It's not too hard to jump off if you're sitting on it. Just basically just stand up, it's going slow enough and just let it go. Piece of crap, it's not like you're gonna hurt it.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find some wrenches.
It's dirty.
See you soon.
Okay, we're gonna take this over to my place or your place
You
or
want to fix it here?
I guess we can, yeah.
You
Yep.
want to take it to your place?
No, we'll fix it right here.
Yeah.
Chris wants to do the dirt floor. I don't even pull the bolts back in only. It probably only has the top bolt in it. Okay, on the mini bike here, we found part of the reason why the recoil is acting very funny is it's supposed to have 5 balls for the pawls to start it. There's only 1. Well, Lord knows where they went. I can't remember over the years. We're doing this kind of ghetto since we're over in the old garage here. We use a block of wood and a cannon for a hammer. This is very. Oh,
Is it a cannon?
Let's see the camera. Cannon. Here. Yes. Someone cast.
high school project maybe.
I don't know.
It's acting as a hammer.
Act as a hammer. Okay, now the only thing is trying to think of the best way to pull this off without doing any damage. Because I think it's on a taper. I wonder if we
The
just give it.
cannon again?
That's what I'm gonna say. We give it just a light tap here.
Yeah, really top there. And usually they pop off.
Yeah, because once. But anyways, remember this has been on for a while. We'll give her maybe if we can get something. Because I know that there are proper pullers. So.
We're not going that distance.
No. We do need to get better tools.
There is a second cannon around here if you need it. I thought there was 2 of them here.
Yeah, I thought there was. They came from an auction or something.
Oh, maybe we should probably get the proper.
We should probably get some better tools. But... there it go, popped off.
We're doing this
This is hillbilly stuff.
exactly.
Honestly, the stuff like this we literally did down at my buddy John's place.
Oh, then you gotta get a nut driver.
We gotta get to try to take these guys. We literally did stuff like this in his driveway. Even in the quarry, we repaired this thing sometimes. Like I said, it didn't matter.
Yeah. Those 1/4 inch or 5/16.
1/4 inch. So we'll probably take a break for now.
And go grab a
A
wrench.
1/4 inch. The key, I don't. I remember one time the keys sheared because there's aluminum keys in here.
No.
Got a headlights case.
You
You fart on him? Okay, I'll go get a wrench.
I'm trying to remember the story. It'll come to me. The key sheared for some reason. I don't remember why. I can't remember what we did. We might even just put the dang thing back in, tightened the crap out of the nut on here, and drove it home. Like I said, we did. Like I said, this thing we had for years, and I mean, it had no power, so you couldn't hurt it. As long as it fired up, it ran.
Okay, so was that 5/16 or quarter inch?
That's quarter inch.
Okay. Back in a minute, folks.
And bring some sandpaper. Oh, no, we got sandpaper.
Right now.
Okay, we're doing this on the super cheap here. There was a lot of corrosion on the points. Got those clean. I'm just going to clean a little bit of the rust on the coil here. I got the beside the tire here. I got the coil. I'll give this one quick more cleaning. Get all the rust off it, because I said this thing had sat for a long time. It sat here in the neighbor's garage. Key looks okay. It's not sheared. It looks okay for the aluminum key. So we'll put it in and we'll see if we get spark gun. If we got spark, the only thing is the little fuel pump diaphragm here. That's not the correct name for it. I'll call it the little fuel pump diaphragm. That's probably going to be convoluted. That's probably going to have to be switched. But we'll see, even if we can just put some gas down her and see if she'll go. Because I'm assuming it'll go, because it always ran before. So these things are, I mean, they'll run just about almost in any condition. They're pretty robust little engines.
Yeah, we got to put the oil in it.
Yeah, it's got all the oil spilt out of it, so.
Maybe it's got a cracked block.
Nah, you don't crack the blocks in these things. This thing, it's like I said, this thing.
Hey, it's a hole. It's gotta breathe.
We got Captain Caveman on the phone and him farting and crapping his pants. Him, another caveman here.
That's a good one.
Jeez. See the crap I gotta put up with here, folks?
Hey, I eat fresh. Subway.
Yeah, Subway.
Apparently their tuna doesn't have real tuna in it.
That's cheesy.
I was just going by a commercial I heard.
Maybe it's chicken.
Yeah, they said there's no traces of tuna in it.
No traces.
No traces.
They said there's...
Huh.
I was listening on the radio the other day.
Interesting.
As another funny fact, if people want to hear stories, I mean, hopefully they do. This happened in the quarry one time. I don't remember. I remember John booted back here. We grabbed another set of points because something went. The condenser went, or maybe it was in the key shear. I don't remember another time. I remember we left in the quarry because no one's going to take it. Came back home, got the tools, fixed this thing right on the side of the road, the trail in the quarry, and got it going again. Like I said, this thing, it's just, you know, other than a little bit of crap, these things, they just keep running. But yeah, like I said, it's a good little bike. That's it, keeps the choke open. Because I had problems a few times. The choke, I guess, when you hit lots of bump, the choke would close. So I got smart and just put a spring there to keep it open. So all I would do is you hold it close if it's warm, start it up, and then automatically pulls out.
Racy.
Oh yeah, racy. Honestly, what I was gonna do, and maybe you guys were, did I ever plane ahead on the shaper for this thing? No. Because I was going to, or maybe I tried one and I screwed it up. It's been too many years. Because we had a little 7-inch shaper. I was gonna plane ahead on it. But I don't. I think I did try one, but I think maybe I screwed it up.
You're casting your finger.
You don't need much. It's just a little engine.
That's illegal.
It's illegal. Maybe stupid, but not illegal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think? That's easy.
Put some gas in the tank and see what happens.
Yeah.
Why can't
You should do for just get this
Isn't
out
it
of
like
the...
2 gallons?
No, it's a small tank. The only thing I
Or
said,
you could just replace this with a bike seat.
but it's the chaparral.
Get a banana seat.
Bananas?
It's the nostalgic factor of it.
Yeah.
We go for a banana seat.
Should we dump a bit of gas on the curb or
Wrap a little bit down there, I guess.
just a skosh?
Oops, more than a skosh. We're gonna wash all the oil off the walls.
I don't think there's any oil left on the walls.
A full choke, so we'll see what happens.
The recoil's gonna be the
We
death.
only got one ball bearing.
What if you have all of them?
Then we wouldn't be as ghetto.
How much on that carb pickup sold?
Oh, it's full of junk too, I bet you.
She's not stirring.
I'm gonna have some choke here.
Why do you have to twist that?
Because I've only got one ball bearing in it. not even a pop.
Alright, we'll be back in a minute.
It's got good spark.
Yeah, I know it's got a good spark.
Because Corey Baxley
Got shocked.
Alright, we're about to see if this thing has spark.
Oh, beautiful blue spark. You can see without on my one pawl, I got to kind of dick around to get. That's good enough to start.
That's barely.
Picked it up.
You're not even. Why don't you start it?
Well, we're gonna try now. We're gonna put the spark plug in it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay, we're gonna dump some oil in this thing because it had no oil in it.
And we got spark now because you figured out the points.
I put the
Issue.
points in back, not backwards, but it has the little piece. If you're familiar with Briggs, I put it in correctly. I didn't catch the latch all the way. I was only half in.
Doing that and then doing work and doing a progression.
So we're anticipating that it has the best chance of starting now.
Yeah, now we'll dump some gas down or she'll go.
Is it leaking?
How much oil are you putting in this thing?
You usually take 5/8 of a liter. I mean, who knows? Maybe I was driving with no oil before.
Chill.
Oh, it's coming up now.
That was. You wasted so much oil right there.
I think it's 5/8 of a liter if I remember right. I remember this thing it's cross-threaded, so you got to kind of get it right. There we
The
go.
pliers, it's right here.
Stop that oil up.
Oh yeah, 'cause that matters.
Oh, you might have some environmental people watching.
One drip is too much.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you should be watching our channel.
If you spill more than 1 liter, you're supposed to phone. Environmental control.
What
What?
if you burn it?
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, ready, Chris?
Okay, boy, you want to put fuel in this?
I'm gonna try going because if we turn it over enough, and see if it's drawing it in. Oh! Oh, I gotta get some throttle.
Well, do you want to put fuel?
I got fuel in the gas tank.
You got to do your clutch thing.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Is the choke on? Or?
Not starting.
Okay. That was just the gas that we dumped on the cylinder.
Yeah. Probably.
Unless it wants a little bit of choke first.
This is your contraption.
Yeah.
For so many years. Oh, there we go. Okay. Full throttle. Half choke. No choke maybe.
Maybe no choke.
Well, it's hot as hell today.
Maybe
I'm gonna say it's probably that diaphragm right here
It's
isn't
probably
lifting
plugged.
fuel.
no.
And the thing is, I don't got time today, but I'll probably pull the gas tank off, switch the diaphragm, and it'll probably, because if it fires up that fast, it'll go.
Why don't we try dumping a bit more fuel down the?
Down the curve.
Yeah.
Go down there.
I'm just saying, and maybe it might pick it up. Who knows if it?
The only thing, that diaphragm, they kind of get convoluted, I think is the word you use. And then they're kind of garbage. Ready?
Yep. Clutch.
Oh, that is super annoying. Could have flooded it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
probably
probably-
flooded her.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I think I'll pull the carburetor off it. But I'll try having it wide open, maybe see.
It seemed like when you ever since you put it to choke, it wasn't happy.
Yeah, I'll pull the carburetor off it. I think change that diaphragm out.
And put a couple more ball bearings in the.
Yeah, I think I'll try to. I know because Derek's got my ball bearing kit at his place, but I'll throw another 5 of them in there and that should be good. Peen it over so it can't come apart. Hopefully tomorrow maybe. Boom, 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 boom.
Hopefully we'll see you running up and down the back lane.
If it is, we gotta fix the seat though. Like
Is there any metal brackets to it?
yeah, there's some cheesy
Well,
brackets.
can we just make a bracket and just weld it?
Either that or just make a bracket here and even just weld it to here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, eh?
'Cause I don't want to weld it to the frame.
Yeah, no, but like.
I mean, I weld a sacrificial
yeah.
bracket.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be colder tomorrow though.
Okay.
But so it did fire. Probably flooded it a bit. But I said the carburetor, I think it's just those little diaphragms on the side of the carburetor that acts kind of like a little baffle fuel pump, whatever you want to call it. It's it'll be full of shit. I don't know what the hell that is. Well, the muffler's getting hot. Yeah, we should find a cover for this thing though, because I mean I'll drive, but I don't want him driving it with no cover. Fix the throttle though. So that'll be it for. We'll call this part 1. Are you gonna put this up as 1 or 2?
Oh, 2 or 1.
1, okay.
Nobody wants to see 2 videos.
Well,
of
you
this
never know.
piece of
Some
crap.
people like these little things. Like I said, I don't know if we kept it out. There's a cheesy little white fender.
Yeah, I
that goes
remember
on
that.
here. I don't know if we
It,
threw it,
it
out
could
or
be
not.
up in the up in the trusses.
I'm worried when we clean the garage out that we threw that cover out.
It
That's
could be
what
up in
worries
the
me.
trusses.
Corey likes to throw a lot of stuff out when the back when the
Yeah.
back's turned, folks. People did get thrown.
Well, I wouldn't have thrown out the fender, so I wouldn't know.
No, but the cover.
No, oh, the cover. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I would say the cover's long gone.
Oh,
Because
probably.
remember we had those 2 vehicles. I think we filled with junk just when
Yeah.
we cleaned this garage out.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Well, we'll get back at it tomorrow, or those guys will.